Arrive.
The train will arrive at 10 o'clock.
We will arrive at the party together.
Finally.
Finally, the results were announced.
We have finally arrived at our destination.
Afraid.
He was afraid to speak up.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Agree.
I agree with your opinion.
They agree to meet at 6.
Angry.
He got angry over the small mistake.
She feels angry when she is ignored.
Hunt.
They hunt for treasure in the old castle.
Lions hunt in groups.
Clever.
He's clever at solving puzzles.
That was a clever way to solve the problem.
Bottom.
The key fell to the bottom of the pool.
There's a hole at the bottom of my bag.
Cruel.
It's cruel to keep birds in small cages.
The cruel joke made her cry.
Attack.
The dog might attack if it feels threatened.
Their team will attack in the second half of the game.
Lot.
There's a lot of noise outside.
I have learned a lot from you.
Hide.
Hide the gifts before she arrives.
The children like to hide and seek.
Reply.
Please reply to my email.
He didn't reply to the message.
Trick.
He played a trick on his friend.
That's a good trick to remember names.
Pleased.
He was pleased with the surprise party.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Moment.
Wait a moment, please.
I knew at that moment that I had one.
Promise.
I promise to call you tonight.
He made a promise to always be there.
Safe.
Keep the documents in a safe place.
She felt safe in her new home.
Middle.
Please sit in the middle.
The shop is in the middle of the street.
Carefully.
She carefully placed the glass on the shelf.
Read the instructions carefully before assembling the furniture.
Chemical.
Water is a chemical compound.
The chemical reaction produced a lot of heat.
Well.
I hope you get well soon.
The well is dry during the summer.
Create.
She creates beautiful paintings.
The company was created to help small businesses.
Approach.
The cat slowly approached the mouse.
We need a new approach to solve this problem.
Evil.
They fought against the evil sorcerer.
Evil deeds often lead to regret.
Adventure.
We went on an adventure in the mountains.
The book tells the story of her adventures abroad.
Laboratory.
The students entered the laboratory for their experiment.
New medicines are developed in the laboratory.
Noise.
The noise from the construction site was distracting.
I can't concentrate because of all the noise.
Kill.
The hunter killed the wild boar.
The disease can kill the plants if not treated.
Laugh.
The joke made everyone laugh.
She laughed at the funny scene in the movie.
Terrible.
The storm last night was terrible.
She felt terrible after hearing the bad news.
Loud.
The music was so loud that I couldn't hear you.
She spoke in a loud voice to be heard over the noise.
Experiment.
The science class did an experiment with magnets.
The experiment showed that the new drug was effective.
Among.
She was among the best students in her class.
The secret was hidden among the papers.
Nervous.
She felt nervous before the interview.
The nervous cat hid under the car during the storm.
Scare.
The movie didn't scare me at all.
Don't scare the children with ghost stories.
Worse.
The weather is getting worse.
His condition worsened overnight.
Secret.
She told me a secret about her past.
The recipe has a secret ingredient.
Shout.
She had to shout to be heard in the crowd.
Don't shout at me. I'm not deaf.
Chart.
The teacher showed a chart of the solar system.
We need to update the sales chart for this month.
Smell.
I love the smell of fresh bread.
There's a strange smell coming from the kitchen.
Project.
We are working on a new project at work.
The school project was about renewable energy.
Library.
I borrowed 3 books from the library.
The library is a quiet place to study.
Alien.
The movie featured an alien from another planet.
She felt like an alien in the new country.
Cloud.
The sky is full of white fluffy clouds.
I store my photos in the cloud.
Comprehend.
It's hard to comprehend the vastness of the universe.
She couldn't comprehend why he was so angry.
Friendly.
He has a friendly smile.
Our new neighbors are very friendly.
Describe.
Can you describe the person you saw?
The book describes the adventures of a young sailor.
Grade.
She got a good grade on her math test.
The road has a steep grade. If you have enjoyed the video so far, please support this channel by subscribing, liking, and commenting. Let's continue watching the rest of the tutorial.
Ever.
Have you ever been to Paris?
This is the best cake I've ever tasted.
Fail.
I'm afraid of failing the exam.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Don't fear failure.
Instead.
We had fish instead of chicken.
Instead of going out, we stayed home.
Planet.
Earth is the 3rd planet from the sun.
Scientists are searching for new planets in the universe.
Several.
Several people were waiting for the bus.
I've read the book several times.
View.
The view from the top of the mountain is breathtaking.
We need to change our view on this issue.
Report.
She wrote a report on the company's financial status.
The weather report says it will rain tomorrow.
Solve.
Can you solve this math problem?
The detective solved the mystery.
Suddenly.
Suddenly, the lights went out.
She stood up suddenly and left the room.
Suppose.
Suppose we take a different route.
I suppose you're right.
Appropriate.
It's important to wear appropriate clothing to a job interview.
He allocated the appropriate funds for the project.
Calm.
The teacher kept calm during the emergency.
The calm sea made for a smooth sail.
Universe.
The universe is incredibly vast.
There are many mysteries in the universe.
Content.
She was content with the simple joys of life.
The content of the book is educational.
Avoid.
Avoid eating too much sugar for better health.
She tried to avoid the traffic by leaving early.
Behave.
The children behave well when their grandparents visit.
Please behave yourself at the dinner party.
Habit.
Drinking water in the morning is a good habit.
He has the habit of biting her nails when nervous.
Frequently.
She frequently visits the coffee shop.
The topic is frequently discussed in the media.
Expect.
I expect her to arrive by noon.
They didn't expect the test to be so difficult.
Concern.
Environmental pollution is a major concern.
Your health is our primary concern.
Issue.
The company addressed the issue promptly.
The latest issue of the magazine features an article on health.
None.
None of the answers were correct.
There were none left by the time I got there.
Instruct.
The manual instructs how to assemble the furniture.
She instructed the students to complete their assignments.
Positive.
Keep a positive attitude towards life.
The test results were positive.
Patient.
The doctor asked the patient to relax.
Being patient is key when learning a new skill.
Shake.
They shake hands when they meet.
The earthquake made the whole house shake.
Punish.
The school may punish students who break the rules.
He was punished for arriving late.
Spread.
The news spread quickly through the town.
Spread the butter evenly on the bread.
Represent.
The lawyer will represent you in court.
This painting represents the artist's early style.
Aware.
She was aware of the potential risks.
It's important to be aware of your surroundings.
Village.
He was born in a small village.
The entire village gathered for the festival.
Stroll.
They took a leisurely stroll in the park.
I enjoy a morning stroll along the beach.
Belong.
This book belongs to the library.
Do you feel like you belong here?
Continue.
The show must continue despite the difficulties.
She continued to work hard despite the setbacks.
Badly.
He was badly injured in the accident.
The team played badly and lost the game.
Error.
The document contains several spelling errors.
An error occurred while processing your request.
Experience.
She has a lot of experience in teaching.
The trip was an amazing experience.
Normal.
It's normal to feel nervous before a test.
The situation returned to normal after the power outage.
Hurt.
I hurt my foot while playing soccer.
It hurts when I think about the past.
Judgment.
The judge passed judgment on the case.
Good judgment is crucial for making decisions.
Field.
The farmer worked in the field all day.
He is an expert in her field of study.
Relax.
Relaxing music can help reduce stress.
Take a deep breath and relax.
Rare.
A rare bird was spotted in the forest.
It's rare to find such kindness these days.
Likely.
It's likely to rain tomorrow.
He is likely the best candidate for the job.
Request.
He made a request for additional resources.
Your request has been denied.
Roll.
Roll the dice to start the game.
She likes to roll out the dough for pizza.
Result.
The result of the test will be available tomorrow.
His hard work resulted in success.
Visible.
The stars are visible on a clear night.
The sign was not visible from the road.
Wild.
The wild horse ran across the plains.
He enjoys taking photos of wild animals.
Reside.
She resides in a small town by the sea.
The family has resided here for generations.
Since.
I haven't seen him since last year.
She has been studying hard since the morning.
Advantage.
He took advantage of the opportunity to study abroad.
Knowing multiple languages is a clear advantage in this job.
Cause.
Smoking can cause serious health problems.
The police are investigating the cause of the accident.
Choice.
You have a choice between tea or coffee.
Making healthy choices can improve your lifestyle.
Community.
The community center offers classes for adults and children.
She is actively involved in her local community.
Dead.
The flowers were dead due to lack of water.
They found a dead bird on the sidewalk.
Distance.
The distance between the two cities is 100 kilometers.
He could see the mountain in the distance.
Escape.
The prisoner tried to escape from jail.
We planned a weekend escape to the countryside.
Face.
She had a smile on her face.
You must face your fears to overcome them.
Follow.
Follow the instructions carefully.
The dog will follow you wherever you go.
Fright.
She screamed in fright when she saw the spider.
It was just a movie. There's no reason for fright.
Ghost.
The old castle is said to be haunted by a ghost.
She loves telling ghost stories around the campfire.
Individual.
Each individual has unique talents and abilities.
The rights of the individual must be protected.
Pet.
My pet cat loves to play with string.
Many people consider their pets as part of the family.
Reach.
He reached for the book on the top shelf.
The campaign reached its goal of raising $10,000.
Return.
She will return from her trip next week.
Please return the book to the library when you're done.
Survive.
The hikers survived 3 days in the wilderness.
Only the strongest businesses will survive the economic downturn.
Upset.
The bad news really upset her.
It's easy to get upset over small things.
Voice.
She raised her voice to be heard over the noise.
Everyone deserves to have their voice heard.
Weather.
The weather forecast predicts rain for tomorrow.
We had beautiful weather during our vacation.
Wise.
It's wise to save money for the future.
The wise old man shared his knowledge with the village.
Allow.
The rules do not allow running in the hallways.
My parents allow me to watch TV for 1 hour a day.
Announce.
They will announce the winners at the end of the day.
The company announced a new product launch.
Beside.
Come and sit beside me.
The lamp stood beside the bed.
Challenge.
Climbing the mountain was a real challenge.
She accepted the challenge to run a marathon.
Claim.
He claimed to have seen a UFO.
The insurance company settled his claim quickly.
Condition.
The car is in excellent condition.
The patient's condition is stable.
Contribute.
Everyone can contribute to the project in some way.
She contributed a recipe to the cookbook.
Difference.
There's a big difference between knowing and doing.
Can you tell the difference between these two colors?
Divide.
Divide the cake into equal parts.
The river divides the city into 2 parts.
Expert.
She is an expert in environmental law.
If you need help, ask an expert.
Famous.
The artist became famous for his unique style.
This city is famous for its delicious food.
Force.
The storm forced them to cancel the trip.
She used force to open the stuck door.
Harm.
Smoking can harm your health.
The chemicals could harm the environment.
Lay.
Lay the book on the table, please.
The hen lays an egg every day.
Peace.
The treaty brought peace to the region.
I find peace in the quiet of the countryside.
Prince.
The prince will become king one day.
The fairy tale is about a prince who saves a princess.
Protect.
The law is designed to protect consumers.
Parents protect their children from harm.
Sense.
He has a good sense of humor.
Dogs have a keen sense of smell.
Sudden.
There was a sudden change in the weather.
She felt a sudden pain in her leg.
Therefore.
He was the fastest runner, therefore, he won the race.
The road is closed, therefore, we must take another route.
Accept.
You must accept the terms and conditions to continue.
He accepted the job offer with excitement.
Arrange.
Can you arrange the flowers in a vase?
She arranged a meeting for next week.
Attend.
Many people attended the concert.
Will you attend the wedding?
Balance.
It's important to balance work and leisure.
She lost her balance and fell.
Contrast.
Contrast the two styles for a better understanding.
The colors were in stark contrast to each other.
Encourage.
Her parents always encourage her to try new things.
I want to encourage you to pursue your dreams.
Familiar.
This song sounds familiar.
He is familiar with the city's streets.
Grab.
Grab your coat, it's cold outside.
She grabbed my hand and pulled me away.
Hang.
Hang your jacket on the hook, please.
The picture hangs on the wall.
Huge.
The elephant is a huge animal.
They live in a huge house. If you have enjoyed the video so far, please support this channel by subscribing, liking, and commenting. Let's continue watching the rest of the tutorial.
Necessary.
It's necessary to have a passport for international travel.
Drinking water is necessary for survival.
Pattern.
The dress has a floral pattern.
The bird's flight pattern is fascinating.
Propose.
He proposed a new plan to increase sales.
She proposed to her partner on the beach.
Purpose.
The purpose of the meeting is to discuss the new project.
He lived his life with purpose.
Release.
The band will release their new album next month.
Release the bird into the wild.
Require.
This job requires attention to detail.
The recipe requires 3 eggs.
Single.
She bought a single ticket to the show.
Every single piece of evidence is important.
Success.
Hard work is the key to success.
She achieved success in her career.
Tear.
She shed a tear during the movie.
Be careful not to tear the paper.
Theory.
His theory was proven correct.
The theory of relativity changed physics.
Against.
The team played against their rivals last night.
She leaned against the wall to rest.
Beach.
They spent the day relaxing on the beach.
The sound of the waves hitting the beach was soothing.
Damage.
The storm caused a lot of damage to the houses.
It's important to check the car for any damage.
Discover.
The scientist discovered a new element.
I discovered my love for painting during college.
Emotion.
She expressed her emotion through music.
It's normal to feel a range of emotions after such news.
Fix.
Can you fix the broken window?
He fixed the leak in the pipe.
Frank.
Let's be frank, the situation doesn't look good.
Frankly, I don't think this is a good idea.
Identify.
The police were able to identify the suspect.
Can you identify the problem with the engine?
Island.
They traveled to a tropical island for vacation.
The island is home to many unique species.
Ocean.
The ocean is vast and full of mysteries.
They sailed across the ocean on a ship.
Perhaps.
Perhaps we should try a different approach.
Perhaps it will stop raining by afternoon.
Pleasant.
The weather is pleasant today.
It was a pleasant surprise to see you.
Prevent.
Vaccination can prevent many diseases.
We must take steps to prevent pollution.
Rock.
The child threw a rock into the pond.
The mountain climber scaled the rock face.
Save.
He managed to save enough money for a new car.
The lifeguard saved the drowning swimmer.
Step.
Watch your step as you go down the stairs.
She took a step forward in her career.
Still.
The water was still and clear.
She was still awake at midnight.
Taste.
The soup needs more salt to taste right.
She has a taste for fine art.
Throw.
Throw the ball to me.
He decided to throw a party for his friends.
Wave.
The crowd waved at the passing parade.
The heat wave caused temperatures to rise.
Benefit.
Regular exercise has many health benefits.
The new policy will benefit everyone in the company.
Certain.
I am certain that she will succeed.
There is a certain charm to his writing.
Chance.
Everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
There's a good chance it will rain tomorrow.
Effect.
The medicine had an immediate effect on the patient.
His words had a profound effect on me.
Essential.
Water is essential for life.
It's essential to follow the instructions.
Far.
The village is far from the city.
We have come far in our research.
Focus.
You need to focus to solve this problem.
The camera's focus was off, resulting in a blurry image.
Function.
The function of the heart is to pump blood.
The new software added many useful functions.
Grass.
The grass is always greener on the other side.
They sat on the grass and had a picnic.
Guard.
The security guard works night shifts.
You must guard your personal information online.
Image.
The image quality of this camera is superb.
She has a positive public image.
Immediate.
The accident required immediate medical attention.
He felt an immediate connection with the place.
Primary.
The primary goal is to improve customer satisfaction.
Her primary concern was the safety of her children.
Proud.
She is proud of her achievements.
The country is proud of its Olympic athletes.
Remain.
Some questions remain unanswered.
He remained calm under pressure.
Rest.
You should rest after a long day of work.
The rest of the cake is for you.
Separate.
Please keep the recyclables separate from the trash.
They decided to live in separate houses.
Site.
The construction site is off-limits to the public.
The company launched its new site last week.
Tail.
The dog wagged its tail happily.
The comet had a long, bright tail.
Trouble.
If you need help, don't hesitate to ask. I don't want you to be in trouble.
The car has been nothing but trouble since we bought it.
Anymore.
I don't eat candy anymore.
She doesn't live here anymore.
Asleep.
The baby is asleep now.
She fell asleep during the movie.
Berry.
I picked a berry from the bush.
This berry is too sour to eat.
Collect.
I collect stamps as a hobby.
We need to collect more data for the research.
Compete.
He will compete in the marathon tomorrow.
Teams from all over the world compete in the tournament.
Conversation.
We had a conversation about politics.
The conversation turned to the topic of climate change.
Creature.
A strange creature was spotted in the forest.
The ocean is home to many creatures.
Decision.
Making the right decision can be difficult.
He regretted his decision immediately.
Either.
You can either stay here or come with us.
I don't like either of these options.
Forest.
We went for a walk in the forest.
The forest is full of wildlife.
Ground.
The book fell to the ground.
The ground is wet after the rain.
Introduce.
Let me introduce you to my friend.
The company will introduce a new product next month.
Marry.
They plan to marry next summer.
She will marry someone she loves.
Prepare.
I need to prepare for the exam.
They are preparing a special dinner for the guests.
Sail.
We will sail across the lake.
The ship set sail at dawn.
Serious.
This is a serious matter that needs attention.
He is serious about his career.
Spend.
I spend a lot of time reading books.
We spent the whole day at the beach.
Strange.
That's a strange noise coming from the engine.
I had a strange feeling that I was being watched.
Truth.
The truth is often hard to accept.
She told me the truth about the incident.
Wake.
Don't wake the sleeping baby.
I wake up early every morning.
Alone.
He prefers to work alone.
She lives alone in a big house.
Apartment.
They moved into a new apartment.
The apartment has 2 bedrooms.
Article.
I read an interesting article in the newspaper.
She published an article on environmental science.
Artist.
The artist is painting a beautiful landscape.
She is a famous artist in our city.
Attitude.
His positive attitude is contagious.
She has a professional attitude towards work.
Compare.
Compare the prices before you buy.
We cannot compare the two books. They are too different.
Judge.
You should not judge people by their appearance.
The judge will announce the verdict tomorrow.
Magazine.
I subscribe to a fashion magazine.
The magazine comes out every month.
Material.
The dress is made of silk material.
We need more material to finish the project.
Meal.
We had a delicious meal at the restaurant.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Method.
This is the best method to solve the problem.
The teacher introduced a new method of teaching.
Neighbor.
Our neighbor is very friendly.
I borrowed a ladder from the neighbor.
Professional.
She is a professional photographer.
His professional skills are impressive.
Profit.
The company made a large profit last year.
We need to increase our profit margins.
Quality.
The quality of the product is excellent.
We should never compromise on quality.
Shape.
The cake has a heart shape.
She is in good shape because she exercises regularly.
Space.
There is not enough space in the room for a new desk.
Astronauts explore outer space.
Stair.
Be careful when you go down the stairs.
The stair is broken and needs to be fixed.
Symbol.
The dove is a symbol of peace.
This symbol represents our company's values.
Thin.
The ice is too thin to walk on.
She cut the cake into thin slices.
Blood.
He donated blood at the hospital.
The nurse took a blood sample for the test.
Burn.
Be careful not to burn the toast.
The candle burns slowly in the dark room.
Cell.
The human body is made up of trillions of cells.
She is studying cell biology at university.
Contain.
This drink contains no artificial colors.
The box contains a surprise gift for you.
Correct.
Please correct the errors in the document.
His answer was correct.
Crop.
The farmers are harvesting the wheat crop.
Crop rotation is important for soil health.
Demand.
There is a high demand for electric cars.
The workers demand better wages.
Equal.
All citizens should have equal rights.
The shares were divided into equal parts.
Feed.
We need to feed the cat twice a day.
The mother bird will feed her chicks soon.
Hole.
There is a hole in my sock.
The dog dug a hole in the garden. If you have enjoyed the video so far, please support this channel by subscribing, liking, and commenting. Let's continue watching the rest of the tutorial.
Increase.
We need to increase our efforts to succeed.
The company has seen an increase in sales this year.
Lord.
The lord of the manor is very wealthy.
Lord, have mercy on us, the people prayed.
Oh.
I owe you a favor for your help.
She owes a lot of money to the bank.
Position.
He is applying for a position in the company.
The position of the stars was recorded by the astronomer.
Raise.
They plan to raise chickens in the backyard.
The company will raise salaries next year.
Responsible.
Parents are responsible for their children's education.
He is responsible for managing the project.
Sight.
The sight of the mountains is breathtaking.
She lost her sight in the accident.
Spot.
I found a quiet spot to read my book.
There's a spot on your shirt.
Structure.
The structure of the building is very modern.
The essay has a clear structure.
Whole.
I spent the whole day cleaning the house.
The whole city celebrated the festival.
Coach.
The coach is training the soccer team.
She hired a life coach to help with her career.
Control.
You need to control your spending.
The pilot lost control of the aircraft.
Description.
The witness gave a description of the suspect.
Please read the product description before buying.
Direct.
He gave me direct instructions on how to proceed.
The flight is direct with no layovers.
Exam.
I have to study for my math exam.
The doctor will perform a physical exam.
Example.
Can you give me an example of your work?
This is a classic example of a medieval castle.
Limit.
We need to set a time limit for the test.
The sky is the limit for your potential.
Local.
I prefer to buy local produce.
The local library is hosting a book sale.
Magical.
The magician performed a magical trick.
The night sky was magical with all the stars shining.
Mail.
I received a package in the mail today.
Please mail the letter as soon as possible.
Novel.
She is reading a novel by a famous author.
Writing a novel takes a lot of creativity and patience.
Outline.
The teacher asked us to write an outline for our essay.
The outline of the mountains was visible at sunset.
Poet.
The poet recited a beautiful poem.
She is a well-known poet in the literary community.
Print.
Please print the document in color.
The print of the book is too small to read.
Scene.
The crime scene was cordoned off by the police.
The movie's opening scene is very dramatic.
Sheet.
I need a clean sheet of paper to write on.
The bed has fresh sheets on it.
Silly.
Don't be silly, that's not how you do it.
The children were laughing at the silly clown.
Store.
I need to go to the store to buy groceries.
The store is having a sale this weekend.
Suffer.
Many people suffer from allergies in the spring.
He suffered a loss in his business.
Technology.
Technology has advanced rapidly in the last decade.
We use technology to communicate with people around the world.
Across.
The cat ran across the street.
She lives across the park.
Breathe.
Remember to breathe deeply during exercise.
He couldn't breathe after running so fast.
Characteristic.
One characteristic of water is its ability to evaporate.
Being punctual is a good characteristic in a person.
Consume.
We consume too much electricity in our home.
The fire will consume the wood quickly.
Excite.
The idea of traveling excites me.
The children were excited about the amusement park.
Extreme.
Climbing the mountain requires extreme caution.
The extreme weather caused many problems for the city.
Fear.
He overcame his fear of heights.
Fear can prevent people from trying new things.
Fortunate.
We are fortunate to have such good friends.
She felt fortunate to find a job so quickly.
Happen.
Accidents can happen if you're not careful.
What will happen if we don't meet the deadline?
Length.
Measure the length of the table before buying the cloth.
The length of the movie was 2 hours.
Mistake.
I made a mistake in my calculations.
It's human to make mistakes.
Observe.
The scientist will observe the reaction in the lab.
We should observe the rules of the road.
Opportunity.
This job provides an opportunity for growth.
Don't miss the opportunity to visit the museum.
Prize.
She won the first prize in the art competition.
The prize for the raffle is a new car.
Race.
The horses will race at the track today.
He loves to watch car races.
Realize.
I didn't realize how late it was.
She realized her dream of becoming a doctor.
Respond.
Please respond to the invitation as soon as possible.
He didn't respond to my email.
Risk.
Investing in stocks can be a risk.
They took a risk by traveling in bad weather.
Wonder.
Children wonder at the stars in the sky.
I wonder what the future holds.
Yet.
I haven't finished my homework yet.
Have you seen the new movie yet?
Academy.
She was accepted into a prestigious music academy.
The academy trains students in various arts.
Ancient.
The museum has artifacts from ancient civilizations.
Ancient Greek philosophy is still studied today.
Board.
The committee members sat around the board table.
He nailed a wooden board to the wall.
Century.
The castle was built in the 14th century.
Many changes occurred during the last century.
Clue.
The detective found a clue at the crime scene.
I have no clue how to solve this puzzle.
Concert.
We attended a classical music concert last night.
The band's concert sold out in minutes.
County.
Our county is known for its beautiful parks.
He works for the county government.
Dictionary.
I use the dictionary to look up new words.
The dictionary has definitions for thousands of words.
Exist.
Do you believe that aliens exist?
The old law no longer exists.
Flat.
They live in a flat on the 3rd floor.
The tire is flat and needs to be changed.
Gentleman.
He is a true gentleman, always polite and respectful.
The gentleman offered his seat to the elderly lady.
Hidden.
The hidden treasure has never been found.
There are hidden meanings in his poetry.
Maybe.
Maybe we will go to the beach this weekend.
I'm not sure, but maybe I left my keys in the car.
Officer.
The police officer directed traffic.
He is an officer in the Navy.
Original.
The original painting is in the museum.
Keep the original documents in a safe place.
Pound.
She pounded the dough with her fists.
The dog's loud bark could be heard a pound away.
Process.
The process of making cheese is complex.
We have improved our process for handling customer complaints.
Publish.
She hopes to publish her novel next year.
The research findings were published in a scientific journal.
Theater.
We went to the theater to see a play.
The theater district is full of life at night.
Wealth.
The wealthy businessman donated to several charities.
Her wealth comes from a family inheritance.
Appreciate.
I really appreciate your help with the project.
We should appreciate the small things in life.
Available.
The new book will be available in stores next week.
Are there any tickets available for the concert?
Beat.
The drummer beat the drums loudly.
His heart beat fast from excitement.
Bright.
The sun was bright and the sky was clear.
She has a bright future ahead of her.
Celebrate.
We celebrate New Year's Eve with fireworks.
They celebrated their anniversary at a fancy restaurant.
Determine.
The jury will determine the outcome of the trial.
We need more information to determine the best course of action.
Disappear.
The magician made the rabbit disappear.
The stars disappear when the sun rises.
Else.
Is there anything else you need from the store?
If not here, where else can we go?
Fair.
The judge must be fair and impartial.
We went to the county fair over the weekend.
Flow.
The river flows into the sea.
Ideas began to flow during the brainstorming session.
Forward.
Please move forward to make room for others.
We are looking forward to your visit.
Hill.
The children ran up the hill to fly their kites.
From the top of the hill, the view is spectacular.
Level.
The game gets harder at each level.
Make sure the shelf is level before you nail it to the wall.
Lone.
A lone wolf was spotted in the forest.
She took a lone journey across the country.
Puddle.
After the rain, there were puddles on the sidewalk.
The children splashed in the puddles.
Response.
His response to the question was very thoughtful.
We are waiting for a response from the customer service.
Season.
My favorite season is autumn because of the colorful leaves.
The season finale of the TV show was exciting.
Solution.
We need to find a solution to this problem.
The solution to the equation is x5.
Waste.
Don't waste water. It's a precious resource.
The factory was fined for illegal waste disposal.
Weather.
I'm not sure whether to go out or stay home.
She asked whether the meeting was still on.
Argue.
They argue about politics all the time.
It's not good to argue with your friends.
Communicate.
Effective communication is key in a relationship.
We communicate through email for work.
Crowd.
The crowd cheered for the winning team.
I lost my friend in the crowd at a concert.
Depend.
Success often depends on hard work.
Children depend on their parents for support.
Wish.
She cooked a delicious pasta dish for dinner.
Can you wash the dishes, please?
Empty.
The room was empty when I arrived.
Please don't leave the glass empty.
Exact.
I need the exact measurements for the recipe.
Can you give me the exact time of your arrival?
Fresh.
Let's buy some fresh vegetables from the market.
I love the fresh air in the morning.
Gather.
People gather in the square for the festival.
Let's gather some wood for the fire.
Indicate.
The sign indicates that the exit is near.
His smile indicated that he was happy. If you have enjoyed the video so far, please support this channel by subscribing, liking, and commenting. Let's continue watching the rest of the tutorial.
Item.
Please add this item to the shopping list.
Each item on the menu has a different price.
Offer.
The store has a special offer this weekend.
He offered to help us with the move.
Price.
The price of gas has gone up recently.
Can you tell me the price of this book?
Product.
This is one of our best-selling products.
The new beauty product is made from natural ingredients.
Property.
They own several properties in the city.
Trespassing on private property is illegal.
Purchase.
I need to purchase a new laptop for work.
The purchase will be delivered to your home.
Recommend.
Can you recommend a good restaurant in this area?
I highly recommend reading this book.
Select.
Please select your preferred payment method.
She was selected for the lead role in the play.
Tool.
A hammer is an essential tool for carpentry.
This software tool can help you organize your tasks.
Treat.
Let's treat ourselves to ice cream today.
The doctor will treat the patient's illness.
Alive.
The flowers look alive after the rain.
I'm glad to see that the old traditions are still alive.
Bone.
He broke a bone in his arm during the game.
Dogs love to chew on a bone.
Bother.
Please don't bother the neighbors with loud music.
It doesn't bother me if you arrive late.
Captain.
The captain led his team to victory.
She became the captain of the ship.
Conclusion.
The conclusion of the study was surprising.
We came to the conclusion that we needed more data.
Doubt.
I doubt he will come to the party since he's not feeling well.
There is no doubt that she is a talented artist.
Explore.
Let's explore the city together.
The children love to explore the woods.
Foreign.
He enjoys learning foreign languages.
The country is open to foreign investment.
Glad.
I'm glad you could make it to the meeting.
She was glad to hear the good news.
However.
I want to buy the car, however, it's too expensive.
He's a great person, however, he's not right for this job.
Injustice.
The lawyer fought against injustice in the courtroom.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
International.
The conference attracted international attention.
She works for an international organization.
Lawyer.
The lawyer presented the evidence to the judge.
You should consult a lawyer before signing the contract.
Mention.
He didn't mention anything about moving to another city.
Please mention my name when you talk to him.
Policy.
The company's policy is to put customers first.
The government introduced a new tax policy.
Social.
Social media has changed the way we communicate.
The event was a social gathering for the community.
Speech.
The president gave a speech on national television.
His speech was inspiring to the audience.
Staff.
The staff at the hotel were very helpful.
We need to hire more staff for the summer season.
Toward.
He walked toward the door to greet the guests.
The cat ran toward me when I called its name.
Wood.
The cabin is made entirely of wood.
We need to chop some wood for the fireplace.
Achieve.
He worked hard to achieve his goals.
To achieve success, one must be dedicated.
Advise.
I advise you to check the weather before you leave.
The doctor advised him to get more rest.
Already.
The movie has already started.
I've already eaten breakfast.
Basic.
Understanding basic math is essential.
She taught me the basic steps of salsa dancing.
Bit.
I'm a bit tired after the long walk.
Can you move a bit to the left?
Consider.
Please consider my proposal carefully.
We are considering moving to a new house.
Destroy.
The fire destroyed the entire building.
Termites can destroy wooden structures.
Entertain.
The clown was hired to entertain the children at the party.
I find reading novels a good way to entertain myself.
Extra.
I paid extra for express shipping.
She always puts extra effort into her work.
Goal.
His goal is to become a professional football player.
Setting clear goals is important for success.
Lie.
It's wrong to lie to your friends.
He can lie on the couch all day.
Meat.
We need to buy some meat for the barbecue.
She prefers to eat meat that is well done.
Opinion.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
What's your opinion on the matter?
Real.
Is this story real or just a legend?
The threat to the environment is very real.
Reflect.
The mirror reflects the light in the room.
We need time to reflect on our options.
Regard.
She is held in high regard by her colleagues.
Please send my regards to your family.
Serve.
This restaurant serves the best pizza in town.
He served as a soldier for many years.
Vegetable.
Eating vegetables is good for your health.
We grow our own vegetables in the garden.
War.
The war caused much suffering and loss.
He is a veteran of the Vietnam War.
Worth.
The book is definitely worth reading.
The antique vase was worth a lot of money.
Appear.
The actor will appear on stage at 8 p.m.
Stars appear in the night sky.
Base.
The military base was located outside the city.
The decision was based on facts.
Brain.
The brain is an incredibly complex organ.
He has a brain for mathematics.
Career.
She has a successful career in law.
He is considering a career change.
Clerk.
The clerk filed the documents in the cabinet.
He works as a sales clerk at the store.
Effort.
Your effort in the project has been outstanding.
It takes a lot of effort to learn a new language.
Enter.
Please enter your password to access the account.
The athlete will enter the competition next week.
Excellent.
She received excellent grades this semester.
The chef prepared an excellent meal.
Hero.
The firefighter was hailed as a hero for saving the child.
Every story needs a hero and a villain.
Hurry.
We need to hurry to catch the bus.
Don't hurry through your meal.
Inform.
Please inform me when you arrive.
The sign will inform visitors about the museum's opening hours.
Later.
I will do the dishes later.
Let's talk about this later.
Leave.
Don't leave your belongings unattended.
He decided to leave the company after 10 years.
Locate.
We were unable to locate the missing item.
The GPS will help you locate your destination.
Nurse.
The nurse took care of the patients in the hospital.
She is studying to become a registered nurse.
Operation.
The operation was successful, and the patient is recovering.
The factory has ceased operation for the holidays.
Pain.
He felt a sharp pain in his back.
The medication will help ease the pain.
Refuse.
She refused to answer the question.
The company may refuse service if the rules are not followed.
Though.
Though it was raining, we decided to go out.
He's very friendly, though he seems serious at first.
Various.
The festival featured various types of music.
There are various reasons why I love reading.
Actual.
The actual cost of the project was higher than estimated.
His story is very different from the actual events.
Amaze.
Her performance amazed the audience.
It amazes me how quickly technology changes.
Charge.
The restaurant will charge a fee for delivery.
He is in charge of the sales department.
Comfort.
This chair provides excellent comfort for long hours of work.
She found comfort in his friend's kind words.
Contact.
Please contact customer service for assistance.
I lost contact with my high school friends.
Customer.
The store values feedback from customers.
We need to ensure the customer's satisfaction.
Deliver.
The company promises to deliver the package by tomorrow.
He delivered an inspiring speech at the conference.
Earn.
She works hard to earn a living.
He earned respect for his honesty.
Gate.
Please proceed to gate 15 for boarding.
The old gate creaked as it opened.
Include.
The tour package includes meals and accommodation.
Please include your resume with the application.
Manage.
She manages a team of 10 people.
How do you manage to stay so organized?
Mystery.
The old house is surrounded by an air of mystery.
The book is a mystery novel with an unexpected twist.
Occur.
Accidents can occur if you're not careful.
The event will occur next Saturday.
Opposite.
Her opinion is the opposite of mine.
The bank is located on the opposite side of the street.
Plate.
She served the food on a beautiful ceramic plate.
The car's license plate was hard to read.
Receive.
Did you receive the email I sent you?
She received a bouquet of flowers on her birthday.
Reward.
The company offered a reward for any information about the theft.
Hard work is often its own reward.
Set.
Please set the table for dinner.
The sun will set at 6:45 p.m. today.
Steal.
Thieves broke into the house and tried to steal jewelry.
He could steal the show with his amazing performance.
Thief.
The thief was caught on the security camera.
She called the police to report the thief.
Advance.
Technology continues to advance at a rapid pace.
The army made an advance into enemy territory.
Athlete.
The athlete trained hard for the Olympics.
Being an athlete requires discipline and dedication.
Average.
The average temperature in July is 30 degrees Celsius.
He's an average student, not too outstanding nor too poor.
Behavior.
The child's behavior has improved since last year.
Animal behavior can be fascinating to study.
Behind.
He left his keys behind at the office.
The team is behind schedule and needs to work faster.
Course.
She enrolled in a course to learn graphic design.
The golf course is beautifully landscaped.
Lower.
Please lower the volume, it's too loud.
The store decided to lower prices to attract more customers.
Match.
The curtains didn't match the color of the walls.
The tennis match was postponed due to rain.
Member.
He's been a member of the club for 5 years.
Each member of the team has a specific role.
Mental.
Mental health is just as important as physical health.
The game requires mental agility and quick thinking. If you have enjoyed the video so far, please support this channel by subscribing, liking, and commenting. Let's continue watching the rest of the tutorial.
Passenger.
The passenger missed the flight and had to book another one.
The bus can hold up to 50 passengers.
Personality.
She has a bubbly personality and is always smiling.
Your personality traits can influence your career choice.
Poem.
He wrote a beautiful poem about love and loss.
Reading a poem can be a soothing experience.
Pole.
The flag was raised on the pole in front of the building.
The explorers reached the North Pole after months of travel.
Remove.
Please remove your shoes before entering the house.
The dentist had to remove a tooth that was causing pain.
Safety.
Safety measures were increased at the airport.
The safety of the children is our top priority.
Shoot.
The photographer will shoot the wedding ceremony.
The soldier had to shoot during the battle.
Sound.
The sound of the waves was very relaxing.
Please turn down the sound. It's too loud for me.
Swim.
She loves to swim in the ocean.
Can you swim across the pool?
Web.
The spider spun a web in the corner of the room.
The web of lies he created eventually caught up with him.
Block.
The road was blocked due to construction.
He lives on the next block.
Year.
The crowd cheered loudly for the home team.
Her cheerful attitude brightens everyone's day.
Complex.
The problem is more complex than it seems.
They live in a large apartment complex.
Critic.
The film critic wrote a scathing review of the movie.
She is her own worst critic.
Event.
The concert is the main event of the evening.
They organized a charity event for the hospital.
Exercise.
Regular exercise is important for good health.
She does yoga as part of her morning exercise routine.
Fit.
These shoes are a perfect fit.
He keeps fit by cycling to work.
Friendship.
Their friendship has lasted for over 20 years.
Friendship is about quality, not quantity.
Guide.
The tour guide explained the history of the castle.
Let your conscience be your guide.
Lack.
There is a lack of affordable housing in the city.
His lack of experience was evident.
Passage.
The narrow passage led to a secret garden.
The passage of time can heal most wounds.
Perform.
The musician will perform live tonight.
She performed well under pressure.
Pressure.
He felt a lot of pressure to succeed.
The tire pressure seems low.
Probable.
It's probable that the event will be postponed.
The probable cause of the fire was an electrical fault.
Public.
The park is open to the public.
Public opinion on the issue is divided.
Strike.
The workers decided to strike for better wages.
Lightning can strike the same place more than once.
Support.
She has always provided support to her friends.
The bridge needs additional support to hold the weight.
Task.
Completing the task on time was a challenge.
He had the task of cleaning the kitchen.
Term.
The term sustainability is often used in environmental discussions.
His term as president ends next year.
Unite.
The two companies decided to unite and form a partnership.
The tragedy helped to unite the community.
Associate.
He is an associate professor at the university.
I associate the smell of cookies with my grandmother's house.
Environment.
Protecting the environment is a global concern.
The company strives to create a positive work environment.
Factory.
The factory produces electronic goods.
Workers at the factory are demanding higher pay.
Feature.
The new model of the car has several improved features.
One of the key features of this software is its user-friendly interface.
Instance.
For instance, you can improve your health by exercising regularly.
There have been several instances of this problem occurring.
Involve.
The project involves a lot of research and development.
He was involved in the community theater for many years.
Medicine.
The doctor prescribed a new medicine for her condition.
Advances in medicine have greatly increased life expectancy.
Mix.
Mix the flour and sugar before adding the eggs.
The DJ played a mix of old and new songs at the party.
Organize.
She helped organize the charity event.
It's important to organize your thoughts before writing an essay.
Period.
The Renaissance was a period of great cultural growth.
There will be a rest period between the two parts of the exam.
Populate.
The region is sparsely populated due to its harsh climate.
Birds populate the island during the breeding season.
Produce.
The farm produces a wide variety of fruits and vegetables.
The company is known for producing quality products.
Range.
The store offers a wide range of products.
The mountains range over the northern part of the country.
Recognize.
I didn't recognize him with his new haircut.
The country was one of the first to recognize the new government.
Regular.
He visits his grandparents on a regular basis.
The bus follows a regular schedule.
Sign.
The sign at the entrance says, "Welcome."
He learned how to sign his name in sign language.
Tip.
The waiter was happy with the generous tip.
Can you give me a tip on how to improve my golf swing?
Tradition.
The festival is a tradition that dates back hundreds of years.
It's a family tradition to have dinner together on Sundays.
Trash.
Please take out the trash. It's full.
The city has implemented a new trash recycling program.
Wide.
The river is wide and deep here.
The store has a wide selection of books.